Birdman hanging out here at the WME Village 8 Theaters in Pinetop-Lakeside. It's the Sholo Film Festival. Got another, and you're like the inspiration actor, everything for this particular movie, aren't you?
Yes, it was based on me fight. I was 51 at the time.
Okay.
And I was going to fight in my first pro fight. I was a promoter of an organization, and after 9 years of watching the fighting and training other fighters, I decided to do my first pro fight.
So Tom Ortiz is your name. Nice to meet you.
The name of
Oh yeah.
is Al Viejo.
Go be great. Al Viejo. Okay.
Yeah, and it's never too late.
Huh.
So
good. So at 51, you decide to step into the ring after training a lot of people how to do it and sort of prove to them that it can be done, right?
absolutely, and so I have two sons that are 7 and 9, and so I wanted also to set up precedent for them to believe that anything you put your mind to, you can achieve. And I'm happy to say that I went all 3 rounds and fought for 15 minutes.
Very good.
So whether I won or lost, you're gonna have to watch it.
There
You're gonna have to watch
there
it.
you go.
Hopefully it'll be.
So I saw the end of it yesterday. So yeah.
Oh, okay. God
yeah,
bless
but
you.
that's awesome. So great story. That's phenomenal. As somebody that changed a little bit later in life as well and decided to do something different, I kind of understand the story of, yeah, you know what? It's never too late.
Yes, sir.
You can decide to do something and do it, and it's never too early either, is it?
It's never too early. You're right. That's funny you say that because my 7-year-old's already training in MMA.
Yeah.
And the stuff he's able to do is from watching and videos and me teaching him a couple things, but he's a natural, and so it's never too early to have the right mindset and to have a goal,
Yeah.
or building those relationships. You know, it's never too early, and
So-
it's never too late.
So it's interesting to me because here's MMA, which
Yes,
you
sir.
know thoroughly, right?
Yes,
There's no real question about that. But filmmaking, you don't really know, right?
Well, I wasn't the filmmaker.
Okay, you weren't
That's
the
very
filmmaker,
good.
but you
The
were brought into the
filmmaker.
process.
The filmmaker is significant other's wife is about to have child.
Oh, okay.
Else he would have been here. I would love to say I made that film.
Yeah.
But I was impressed. And the story goes, the producer, Shane Allison, who is also a brown belt,
Okay.
and his company is thepeopleschemist.com. And we were in an MMA gym, and I looked at him, and we're rolling around because he was 43 at the time. I said, "Hey, I'm gonna do my first pro fight."
Right.
And I said, and he said, "I'm gonna film you. I'm gonna get someone to film you." And I was like, "Okay." You hear that all the time.
Somebody holding the
Yeah,
somebody holding
yeah,
the
someone
iPhone.
to brag, I got my new iPhone, and thought he was gonna have some millennial come in and just film me.
Right.
Well, Matt, I call him the famous filmmaker because he did such an incredible job. Hickney with an N, he came in and he set up the lights, much like you have in the camera, and I was like, this is professional.
Right, right.
He really put his time and money into this to make it happen, and just the setup, and I could feel right. You can feel an expert right away, and you know the energy, and then that helped me pick up my game. It was very motivating, educating, and inspiring because I had all this professionalism put upon me. I'm like, talk is cheap. I'm gonna have to come through. So,
Very
what
good.
happened?
Awesome. So then, but now you're out and talking in a realm that you normally don't do, because normally you do talking in a ring, right, or an octagon.
Yeah, it's a little easier than I had to really my mind had to take a new position. I'm pleasing to myself in the presence of others, because a lot of times you get around a lot of other people and you have a tendency to make sure that you're not uncomfortable and making others uncomfortable.
Yeah.
But you have to it's a self-esteem and confidence building situation, and what I'm learning from the film festivals and in situations like this and sitting with you and talking about this, it's quite not challenging, but it's really it's interesting. And
Yeah. So it challenges your brain to actually get better and do different things, right?
Yeah,
Is that what you mean?
exciting.
Yeah.
And
Awesome.
ever since this, film El Viejo has been playing, I've been asked to do some talks, and
Very
I'm
good.
excited about that. And I'm going to be able to talk to some high school kids, and I got dressed up. Over.
Yeah, I know, right?
Alrighty then. So that is really inspired me also, and the film. I'm going to start doing these the rest of my life now.
There you go.
Before I hadn't been to a film festival, but once being in the film and seeing what it's creating and the people you get around, and it's so like much more. It seems very abundant.
Very good. Awesome. Well, very nice to meet you.
My
very
pleasure.
cool, very inspiring,
Man.
very cool to see. And check out his film, El Viejo. You can still get out here and see it. It's here in the theaters at WME Village 8. All you got to do is come in, get the pass, come in and see this and a bunch of other movies.
Oh, I've watched quite a few, and they're great.
Yeah.
This is a phenomenal festival. I'm very impressed, and
Awesome.
I'm honored to be here.
Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Hey, I'm Birdman. Come on out and see us.